Good morning and welcome back to Mornings of Faith. Today, we are closing out our reflection series on trusting God in the process. And this one right here, well, it's a reminder that even when it feels like your story is filled with setbacks, God is writing something bigger. And let's go back to Joseph, since we started this series with him in prison, abandoned, falsely accused, and very much forgotten. But the story didn't end there. Eventually, Joseph is pulled out of prison and elevated to power, second in command of all of Egypt. He's now in charge of resources during a global famine. And one day, the very brothers who sold him into slavery come to him begging for help, and they don't even recognize him. Joseph has every right to take revenge, but instead, he says something that shows just how much he grew in the process. He tells them, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it all for good. He brought me into this position so I could save the lives of many." And that is in Genesis 50, verse 20. What they meant for evil, God used for good. You might be standing in the middle of your story right now, still dealing with pain that doesn't make sense, still carrying the weight of what people did to you, or still wondering why certain doors never opened or why the road has been so long. But here's the truth that Joseph teaches you: God never wastes pain. He repurposes it. He transforms it. He turns broken pieces into platforms for healing, for wisdom, for leadership. What you're walking through today might be the very thing that prepares you to lead tomorrow. And maybe, just maybe, you're not being buried, you're being planted. So today, I want you to lift your head and look a little further. There is a bigger picture. You may not see it yet, but God is weaving your story into something that will bless more than just you. And now your challenge today: take one situation that has hurt you or confused you and say this out loud. God, I give you this piece of my story. Use it for something greater. Because one day, you are going to look back and what once felt like your downfall will be the very thing God uses to raise you up. And now, thanks for spending these few quiet minutes with me this morning. If today's reflection spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear this truth. And remember, before the world speaks to you, let God speak first. And I'll see you tomorrow for another morning of faith.